Do you sometimes feel overwhelmed by work or that you don't get much done despite working really hard? If that's the case, you probably need to rethink your work dynamics. A lot of people work hard, but few only make it to success. And the secret here lies in not only how hard they work, but how smart you work. We were always taught that hard work pays off, and it does. But smart work takes you places. How different is hard work from smart work? Hard work and smart work are different tools to complete a certain task. They are two different approaches to reaching the same end result, but hard work puts more emphasis on spending long hours, while smart work relies on finding more efficient ways. So many people believe in hard work, but sometimes instead of working yourself out with hard labor, you can just apply some strategies and get things done. There's a uniqueness between working hard and working smart, and I'll be sharing the differences with you so you won't mistake working hard for working smart. Working hard focuses on quantity more than quality. It follows a conventional approach and methods to complete tasks. When we talk about working hard, dedication is there but results are not striking or even visible, and it comes with a lot of stress. While smart work achieves more quantity and quality, there's an evaluation and planning before the actual work. The results are noticeable throughout the process, and resorts to smarter and more flexible techniques eventually leading to less stress. These are the uniqueness of these two. Let's look at the 11 ways to work smarter. Number 1. Eat the frog. Tackle your most important tasks first. When you wake up in the morning, you can use 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to stretch out, eat, relax, and freshen up, then get to work. During this time, we get our most challenging tasks out of the way and don't disturb one another with questions. So when working, whichever activity you are dreading the most is probably the one you need to complete first thing in the morning. This will save you a lot of thinking and give you a relaxed mind. Number 2. Planning tomorrow tonight. Do you get to the end of the day and think, what did I do all day? Do you feel overwhelmed by your workload? Are you always being pulled in different directions? If the answer is yes, then you may need to learn how to plan your day better. Many people are confused at this point and might ask, how do I plan my day? We'll discuss practical strategies for planning your day to maximize your effectiveness. When you plan your tomorrow today, it saves you time and energy in the morning. You wake up prepared and you can focus on the most important tasks as soon as you start work. For those who have hybrid working arrangements, you may need to plan office days and home days slightly differently. For example, you might schedule focused work for the home and collaborative work for the office. Number 3. List your crucial results for the day. Crucial results is essentially a way of breaking down your big goals. Think quarterly or yearly goals into weekly and daily tasks so that you spend your time working on your highest leverage activities and consistently make concrete progress towards your long-tail goals. Create a spreadsheet listing your top 3 crucial for each day. This will help you plan each day and make sure you're maintaining focus on the most important tasks each day. Number 4. Change your self-talk. Self-talk can be both negative and positive. It can be encouraging and it can be distressing. Much of your self-talk depends on your personality. If you want to progress, your self-talk must be more hopeful and positive. A simple shift in perspective can do wonders for your motivation and energy levels. Instead of saying, I have too much to do today, say, these are the 2 things I need to focus on today. Keep everything positive and you will be self-motivated. Number 5. Use idle time to knock out admin tasks. You know those annoying niggly tasks that you don't want to do because they don't bring any real value to your working day, but that you have to do because they are, to some extent, prerequisites for everything else you need to do. Some favorite examples of these tasks include spending time playing calendar tennis, that is, where you ping emails back and forth, trying to find a good date and time to meet answering emails. Waiting in line at the grocery store, at the bank, in the elevator, bring a book you've been meaning to read, clear a few emails, or catch up on status updates. Or simply let your mind wander and observe the world around you. You never know when your next great idea will hit you. Number 6. Learn to say no. Learn to say no more often to guard your time for your highest leverage activities. There are various reasons why we don't say no. Sometimes it's because we don't want to come across as non-cooperative, non-responsive, lazy, or unprofessional. We're social creatures that crave approval, and saying no feels like the easiest way to get on someone's bad side. But we need to understand the importance of saying no at the right time, in the right way, and obviously for the right reasons, and how it can help improve one's productivity at work. While saying no is important, it must be delivered in an effective way for the other person to perceive and receive it well. A say no tip. When someone comes to you with a request that you need to say no to, simply ask them to give you 15 minutes to finish what you're working on, and by the time you come around to find out what they wanted, they'll often have figured it out on their own. Number 7. Start the day with structured me time. No matter what you are working on, create a routine. Block times for specific activities and stick with the plan. Turning your calendar into a bunch of blocks and putting activities into those blocks is needed. Whatever is not planned, you don't do. If you want free time, you have to plan it. An excellent tool for planning your day is the Humble Calendar. A well-organized calendar can make a big difference in your productivity. Decide on your top 1 to 3 tasks for the day and figure out how much time you need for each task. Then block out time in your calendar to do them. Putting tasks in the calendar means that others can't fill up your time with less important tasks. Go through email and social media updates that have piled up overnight and triage the backlog. Knock out quick responses and referrals so other people can start working on tasks. Schedule the bigger tasks and delete the stuff that is informational or not important. Number 8. Use checklists for repetitive tasks to reduce errors. Particularly when you are overworked or operating under time constraints, checklists keep you on track, and you don't have to do things that are not that important. Whatever your profession, there are going to be tasks for you to perform. And no matter how much experience or training you have, there is a likelihood you might overlook important tasks or steps. A checklist can help you reduce the chance of this happening. It has been a proven form of improving continuity, efficiency, and increased productivity across a variety of professions. Number 9. Eliminate personal distractions. Personal distractions could also kill your productivity at work. When you let personal distractions interfere with your work, you would easily lose focus and waste time doing nothing. So the best way to handle this issue is to try as much as you can to have the mindset that you're at work and put more concentration on what you're doing. With this, it will be difficult for you to think about personal issues. Number 10. Stand more. Are you feeling a little sleepy around 3 p.m.? Just stand up and take a little walk around. If your posture is starting to wane, this can also help. It's simple but effective. Bonus tip: find the real motivating reason for completing the task. If you experience a slump in your usual productivity, a lack of motivation might be the cause. Motivation is the fuel for productivity in the face of apathy, and generating it is as simple as tying the task at hand back to a bigger, more important goal. So always stay motivated. This will give you a vision. Another thing is to have a reason for doing whatever you are doing, something that keeps you going even when no one is there to motivate you. What tips did you find useful? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Also, if you're interested in knowing how to build the ultimate productivity system, click here to watch that video.